Well, women out under 18s coach Simon Clark and centre back Leo Young as well. Our gallant effort in the FA Youth Cup has come to an end, Simon, but I'd say over the 90 minutes I thought we were the better side.
I've just said that to them in there. We started really brightly. We stuck to the game plan. We've got in great areas, and just not maximise those moments. And it's not 4 moments a half. It's 7, 8, 9, 10 moments, and that's something that we haven't struggled with. But we just haven't maximised getting in those spaces. Whether it's the cross, whether it's the shot, whether it's the second phase off a clearance, we just haven't done well enough in that top third of the pitch.
Leo, we took it to them, didn't we? Morgan's persistence paid off to get us in the lead.
Yeah, definitely. We first 10-15 we saw we created chances, we were getting at them, we utilised what we had in the game plan about using Sass against their free and getting him in behind, but it fell for Morgan and he was clinical in front of goal. But definitely in that first 10 to 15 minute spell we were creating chances, we looked lively. I think defensively we were locked up. I think they maybe had one chance in that space of time, but apart from that we pushed as a team, we were together, and yeah, the goal was well credited to us.
I think their best spell for Leeds, wasn't it, in the entire 90 minutes was around the time they scored their goal. That was about it, really. Yeah,
I think it was, again, it's been a bit of a weakness for us when we score. We not very often concede, because we don't concede very often, but it's a tough period for us. Straight after restarts, and it again, they haven't peppered. They haven't their penalty box entries, their final third entries. They haven't peppered us and had us stretching and desperate emergency defending. Obviously, we go into extra time and we make a couple of positional errors, and they get on top.
But of course, as well, even in that second half, we had our chances, didn't we, Leo? Paris Lock with that overhead kick as well showed what he can do.
Yeah, definitely. I think in the first half they went through a 10-15 minute spell like we did in the first half, where they were creating chances, they were in and around our box, but then we defended well, got up the pitch well, and we created a variety of chances. Obviously Paris with his overhead kick, but it wasn't just that. It was Tom getting in behind, creating havoc in behind their defence. It was Sass running at the defence. I think all it needed was just that final bit of magic almost, just to create that final shot. And I think we should have tested the keeper maybe a bit better, but apart from that, we created the chances, we got into the positions. I think it was just final piece of detail to get that shot off and score. But apart from that, it was brilliant from the lads.
After we'd done so well in the remainder of the game, and then to concede 2 goals so quickly.
Yeah, I think in the huddle as a team before we went out, we were just saying we've got to be fit for them, we've got to run harder than them, we've got to be mentally strong and emotionally strong at times of the game where we might go down. And obviously they had those 2 chances and it was a real blow because they were in 2 to 3 minutes, and as Simon said, that's when we're most susceptible to conceding. But I think even after those 2 goals went in, we dug deep, we created more and more chances, absolutely. And I think it really showed a proper Wimbledon side, and how even if we did go 1 or 2 goals down, it doesn't affect us, and we just kept on going. And as a team, we all said to each other, it's the most you can do. And I think we're all proud of the lads.
Simon, I was in your preparations yesterday, and we were hearing the fact that you're saying go out there and empty the tank tonight, and a lot of them did that, didn't they?
No, absolutely. And I said to them at the end, you can't fault that from us. But again, if this is their careers, this is a weekly thing. This is a twice weekly thing that they've got to do, and they've got to understand what it takes to win football matches. And that can be without the ball, that can be with the ball. I thought we pressed, I thought we pinched, I thought we defended in the 90 minutes reasonably well. We just got caught for the winning goal, their second goal. down the right hand side where we haven't got cover balance on that vertical pass on the inside. But even with that, you know, they haven't scored first phase, they've scored second phase. And I take that back to us when we've got in those great areas. I'm not talking about luck or anything like that, but the ball hasn't dropped to us now. Is that because we haven't read it? Is it because we're 2 yards too far off? I mean, we'll have a look at it.
Yeah.
But some of our play to get up the pitch, to get in those creative areas has been tremendous. It's just the final bit. It's throwing your body on the line in those final areas and making the keeper save. And we didn't make the keeper save enough. We didn't get those final actions, those special moments.
So look, a crowd of over 1,000 in here again tonight as well, well supported. Obviously a lot of focus and attention on what we do in the FA Youth Cup.
Yeah.
But for you both now, it's what, back to the Youth Alliance League and the split, the second half of the season for you now, is it?
Yes, it's the Merit League, so we're currently second. But with the crowd, Rob, I mean, you could hear, you know, working in front of them, and I'm sure the players you could hear their fervour, and that's down to what the guys have done on the pitch. Come on, and you can hear it, and that's tremendous. That doesn't happen if we're not creating chances and playing a style of football that we want to do and create goal scoring opportunities. So I've got nothing but respect for our fans that have supported us over these 4 games. We go into nearly the end of the league season. We're currently second. We go into the Merit League, you know, which again we want to do as well as we can in that. We're in a couple of cups still, so that's important that we learn from this, put it behind us, learn from it. We'll do some work on the training ground, and then we'll go again Saturday.
Absolutely. Leo, what was it like for you playing in front of that crowd tonight though, finally?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I remember when I was 8, 9, 10 years old as an academy prospect and watching under 18s play back at Kings Meadow, watching them at FA Youth Cup, and it shows how all of the lads around me and myself as an individual have worked our way up through the academy, and it's just brilliant. Like, it's brilliant playing in front of the fans. I think that's what everyone wants as a footballer, and it's also almost that pressure as well, as you've got thousands of people watching, you've got away fans chanting, and I think as a footballer it's good to have that pressure, because without pressure you're not going to perform as well. And I think, just for the fans were brilliant, and I think all the players recognised it, and we're just thankful for everyone who came down.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Simon, Leo, thanks very much indeed for your time.
Thank you very much.